What's poppin', y'all? Man, we got another one of Aiden Ross's homies after him and Cuffham just left talking about TJ, who's from the Bronx. One of Aiden Ross's homies, Convy, decided to pull up to the Bronx and they aired it out on him. And I'm going to try to play you guys that clip right now.
Good week? What are you talking
Bitch, my
about?
KCIP is $5. What you talking about?
What the heck?
So this guy Convy was doing a stream out. He pulled up to New York. He was doing a stream out in the Bronx. He decided to go to the hood. I don't know why. I will say though that Convy is one of these streamers that had a history of being a very, very big fan of Bronx drill when it first came out. I think he was quite young at the time. He didn't have many tattoos, and then right now he has short hair, but he would grow out his hair to just be like K-Flock. Like, he was a super K-Flock fan. He would show K-Flock a lot of support. His fans would sometimes clown him and say, why are you trying to be like K-Flock? Because it seemed like he was just taking up the mannerisms, the slang, everything from K-Flock. So there is a connection there that he has to maybe want to go out there, like the music that he enjoyed so much. So he ends up pulling up. This happens, and people are like, yo, what the hell is going on? So what happened was one of the guys ended up getting grazed. One of his homies, this guy JGX. Convy did not get shot. He did not get hurt in this. And I'm gonna play you guys a reaction clip from one of the guys that was in the car right now.
And the other dude that was there, and Tish Malal dude was talking to him. After that, we went to the car. I think Convy got in first, and then I got on second, and then Loaf got in third. We was talking and feel me, and I heard the shot and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I think I felt it. I felt the blood coming down. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I got hit for a second, but I was able to run it. So me and Loaf and then the cameraman Mike, we ran down the street and shit. Feel me. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was hit. I seen mad blood coming down. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, nah, I can't. I was like, damn, I should have stayed home, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause I was gonna stay home, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even want to. I wasn't trying to go. But yeah, we went to someone's house. I was just telling Wolf that I get hit and shit.
And yeah, this guy, he's lucky to be alive. And then what started circulating immediately after was Lil Tjay. So these two posts from Lil Tjay, one of which I can't play you guys because it's music, but it's a Rondo number 9 song. And another one is him, like 3 laughing emojis and then, a shush emoji. So people started saying, okay, they're starting to connect the dots and say, yo, Lil Tjay was one of the guys that put them up to this. He got the friends of Aiden Ross, because when Aiden Ross was out there with Cuffham, he was with nothing but police. He was in bulletproof cars. They are not touching Aiden Ross. He's moving like the president. He was even calling out Joe Budden. It was like, yo, Joe Budden, you got a problem? Come see me. And of course, Joe Budden wasn't going to see him. Now, very soon after, the person that reacted was the drill rapper M.59, who Convy was apparently at his spot. This guy goes home, and Convy decides, hey, guys, let's just keep hanging around the hood. It's like, what? I don't know why, but that's what happened. And then people started coming for this guy, and then I'm going to play you guys this clip of him reacting.
I don't know, bro. I apologize, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I apologize, bro. It's not nothing I could really do about that game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I was with him and I was telling him, feel I'm saying? Cool, gang. Feel me? My fault. If I was with him, then I understand that, gang. Why hit Cap Zach and you did that? Why the f would I do that? Are you dumb? What do I have anything of me doing that? Like, stop. What you feel I'm saying? All I'm saying is, look, all I'm saying is, if you knew that I was going upstairs, why are you staying on stream for another 40 minutes on the next block, gang? That's all I'm saying, bro. But I called him. I made sure he was 30
And he also posted on his story and called out the dudes. And he says, straight Sherm, you see none of the street ones is out there. Y'all just doing ish just to do it. And he's referring to people that feel like they're going to get rank in their gang, which is like, yo, these new young dudes, do they like, what rank can you get if they don't even respect OGs? Because it's kind of like they're creating their own little cliques that don't have hierarchy from, like, older guys, and they're just airing it out on content creators just because. But he's talking about, like, yo, you guys are airing it out on these guys knowing that none of us that's really, we're not even beefing, but none of us that's from the streets is even out there. So y'all are just aiming at, quote, civilians or content creators in reference to this guy. But he also made a good point. He's like, yo, if you know I'm leaving and I'm going home, why the hell are you still out there? Like, what are you thinking? And he's correct in saying that. Now, TJ would later go on and clear this up. And he would say, never posted that fake news. And then he posts this Dubai thing, like a view from Dubai. He said, I had nothing to do with what happened last night in the Bronx. I sincerely hope not. Blogs are circulating old posts taken out of context and presenting them as recent, which is false. My prayers are with everyone affected. I don't think so. I do not think his prayers are with them. I think he's praying to God that one of his homies got hit. Please stop spreading misinformation. Now, I don't want to put that on TJ. I don't think he wants anybody to get hurt, but I think he sent this message, not the message of people aiming at Convy. I don't think TJ did that, but I think he's happy that nobody got hurt, but he's like, yo, this is what happens when you guys talk about people like me. And I think this was really important because it's grimy that TJ's getting it thrown on him that he's involved, because you guys got to think, like, this is for sure going to lead to a police investigation. Who knows what's going to come out of it. Now, if somebody actually got hurt, it would have been even worse. But Aiden Ross would react to this situation and call out TJ. And he wouldn't say his by name, but I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
And, bro, that just go. And, by the way, I want to say something so bad, bro. That clout chaser had nothing to do with it, bro. Wants to post on his story. He's a bitch, bro. All my life, he's a bitch. No, bro, he's the biggest clout chasing there is, bro. That motherfucker music's so nowadays. You gotta come in. All these people, why are you coming at streamers? Do you guys know how
I know who you're talking about now.
Bro, but do you know how they look? Like, bro, you guys are rappers rapping about. Why are you trying to with streamers? Like, it's so. Get back to the people that come at you and your family. It's just crazy. I'm not about that life, neither is Steve.
No, we trying to stay out that, bro. We just content creators, you know what I'm saying? We just content creators.
GG, I don't give a. I'm not coming at.
Not GG, Chay. He's not dissing nobody.
Not at all. I'm just saying.
Chay's not dissing nobody, bro.
If these are, we're streamers. I don't ever claim I'm from the hood or anything like that. I don't want to be. I'm blessed. I'm a nice Jewish kid, right? Who likes the police and likes the. I love it on this side. I don't want to go on that side.
So this was Aiden Ross with Convy. That's his man's. And he's like, yo, I'm going to make sure that you write. And he's talking about why you coming for streamers. And he's talking about TJ, but he just reacted to a clip of TJ. Now, I don't know if this clip was fake or if TJ just deleted it. But I don't think TJ's just going to outright lie like that and say that he didn't post something. And the sad part is people that are fans of these streamers are making fun of TJ, saying, we know you didn't call that hit because the people that, went after you are still alive. The people that nearly killed you. I'm like, yo, you guys are making it worse for the people you're supposedly fans of, because now TJ's going to feel a type of way seeing all these comments. And it's just going to create more strife between these two worlds that do not need to have a problem with each other. So I hope Aiden Ross went a little bit too crazy, like getting disrespectful with TJ. He should have made sure if that was really him. But I think he owes TJ an apology in this scenario. I think he publicly should, just whether it's on stream, they're going to clip it anyway and be like, yo, TJ, I was disrespectful. I was misled by these pages. That's my fault. And just keep it pushing after that and just say, I'm sorry for that. Because to come at him like that, yeah, whatever, I don't know. They've got their own issues, but you don't got to throw something on him that he didn't say about you. You guys got your own problems going together. And I don't think he needs to antagonize him either. If TJ is not replied to, just let him do his thing. That's it. Let him do his thing, and he's going to look lame if you never respond. And they're like, damn, he just keeps coming at these streamers. It's like a Kai Cenat situation. Now, Lil Tjay maybe did end up being right with Kai Cenat's girlfriend, but when Kai Cenat wasn't even addressing him, people were like, yo, why is TJ going after Kai so much? Like, what's wrong with this guy? Why is he hating on him so much? And that looked bad for TJ. So one of the people that was invited to kick it with Convy was Sneeko, who spent a good amount of time in different parts of New York City. And he played a clip of him saying he was not pulling up and advised the guy not to go, which I'm going to play for you guys right now.
But this is what he said the other day when he wanted to do a collab.
Bro, I'm doing the same shit. I'm about to go to a hood. I'm about to go buy all red and then go to the hood. What do you think?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm getting marketing. I want to go viral. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm glad he's okay, but I'm putting this out as a warning to other people. Don't try to go viral, and also be careful what you wish for. Real talk. Convy should not have been in the Bronx. You know, I know it's a little soon to look at this, and I'm not trying to place blame, but I told him specifically, don't do this. He asked me, do you want to go here? Let's go viral. We'll put on the red and blue gangster stuff. And it's just this bad idea. And it puts a bad representation upon New York City. I'm outside all the time doing IRL streams. Does it go perfect every time? No. But I'm not going to put myself in a situation where something like that's going to happen. So I don't recommend people do stuff to go viral. And I'm running into a lot of kick streamers like, oh, we need to go viral. We need to get the clip. We need to do this. Putting yourself at risk, putting your safety at risk like that is not worth it, man. And Convy's a really good streamer. He's a great guy. He doesn't need to do that. You know, he could. And I think a lot of the reason he's doing that is because people in the community, like, they egg him on. They say he's a fake gangster. They say that, like, your view count. They say you need to go viral. You need to do this. And he was putting in a lot of effort while he was here in New York. But don't risk your life for content. It's never worth it.
I think Sneako's got a good point here because he's actually been live streaming in New York City, which is a little bit wild because he's very, very, very popular as a face, right? Like, maybe his, like, there's fan bases and there's faces, but he's a very recognizable face considering how many billions of views he's done on short form, all the different controversies he's been involved with, all the beefs that he's had with different beefs, quote unquote, with different content creators while he was banned. So he's recognizable. And he hasn't had an interaction that was that bad. And I would say New York City is one of the safer cities in America, major cities in America. I would say Miami is probably slightly safer. But if you're going out into the hood, it's not really the sticks because it's still like a city vibe, then what are you doing really? It almost feels like disrespect because there's nothing to see there other than poverty and danger. So the people that have to live in the poverty and danger, they're looking at you like, oh, so this guy just wants to come out here and what, just like kick it like it's cool and there's no danger out here. It's almost like a level of disrespect, which I don't know if Convy gets that. But Convy would react to his own situation and talk about how God saved him in this instance. And I'm gonna play you guys that clip right now.
Look, I went down right there. I went down. You know what I'm saying? I went down. And chat, that's why I say God is real, chat. This door that was to my right here, chat, it was closed. The door that was right here, it was closed. I remember closing it. You feel me? I remember closing it. But chat, God is so real. To this day, because I already processed a lot of stuff, you know, to this day, chat, I don't know how that door got open. I promise you, chat. Look, I promise you, I did not open that door, chat. When I leaned down, I look right and the door was already open. I swear. The door was already open. The door was already open. To this day, I don't know how, because all my life, I don't remember me opening the door with my hands. I look right, the shit was already open. I seen it open, I got out. Michael was the first one to run. My cameraman, which is Michael, you know what I'm saying? He was the first one to run. I seen him in front of me. Chat, at that moment when you get shot, it's like probably like so much going through your mind, like, should I stay here? Should I run? Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I go up? Do I go down? You feel me? My shoes came off. So I just kept running. Chat, while I'm running, chat, I promise you, chat, I felt my legs get so loose. I thought I was shot. I thought my legs got so loose because I was trying to run so fast that my legs were like loose, like gang. It felt like I didn't do a workout for like 10 years.
So Convy hops out, decides to book it, and he says the door was open. He was lucky that the door just opened. I mean, you know, God bless him. I'm happy that he's alive, but I'm also sincerely hoping that he learns his lesson. The lesson is not what Aiden Ross said, that, yo, I'm going to make sure that you're straight with a bunch of bulletproof cars and police officers and all that. The answer is you don't have to do this. I've known about Convy for years. Convy's a legend in the streaming game for slapping the ish out of, was it the Island Boy? Yeah, when he slapped that Island Boy back in 2023. He was doing God's work. I don't think it was Jack Doherty. No, it was Jack Doherty got slapped by Fousey. It was the Island Boy that got slapped by Convy, and Convy ran off. So for that, you don't got to do anything after that. Nah, you didn't even have to do that either. But the demand for Convy's content does not need to be, and this is the thing, the people that are gassing you up to do this type of stuff, they're at home. They're teenagers, and they are not in these neighborhoods, because anybody that's a teenager that's from these neighborhoods and that's a fan of Convy would probably be telling him like, yo, bro, don't come out here. It's the people that are from very nice areas that do not care about your well-being. Like, if you died for content, they'd be like, shit, damn. All right, turn on the next kick streamer. It's like there's a facility that's just producing them, or a factory. So they don't really care about your safety like that. They just want the content. And you don't have to do this content because you've been successful without showing up into dangerous places. So I really hope that he learns from this and just says, yo, this ain't even worth it, man. Because the guy, he is entertaining. I wouldn't say he's as entertaining as like a Cuffham, but I think the guy's has a successful career ahead of him as a streamer. He's quite established, and all he can do is throw it away at this point. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like and subscribe and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. I think it's grimy that TJ got thrown into this, to be fair, and I am saying that as somebody that's criticized TJ a lot for what he has actually said and done. But yeah, let me know. I'll see y'all in the next one.